Hey, what's up, YouTube? Enforcer5150 here, and one thing I've been wanting to do for a while is get a new VR headset. The HTC Vive is not too bad, and I've had it for a while, maybe 2 years or more now, pretty much when it first came out, but I had to start, thinking about what I'm going to upgrade to, and this is where I'm going to do the unboxing of the Oculus Rift S. If you don't know, the Oculus Rift S is basically the Rift, and it is updated, like upgraded. They did a few extra things with the screen door effect and all that. And, it's basically a simplified version of the other, Oculus, the old one. And there's Oculus Quest that just came out as well. I thought about that one, but it's a standalone, which will require your phone more than anything. And I really don't want that because I've already had the Samsung Gear VR, and I really wasn't too happy with that VR experience. Not to say that the Quest is anything like it or the Oculus Go. Either one of them two are just I'm not a fan of the standalone ones. But anyway, I did mess up my my unboxing a bit, so I am actually doing this one a bit post. This has already been unboxed, but we're gonna go ahead and get right to the unboxing. And then we'll go ahead and do a quick review of the hardware right here, and we'll see how everything goes. All right, so now we got a better view here. We're gonna go ahead and see what is actually in this box. And I know a majority of my videos is not unboxings. Ooh. But I do like to go ahead and unbox these when I have a chance, whenever I get new stuff. So, I mean, pretty good packaging. They definitely took care of the packaging. They have some foam to keep everything down. And looks like we have, get to the side here, move my drink. Let's first go to the little things. We got some AAA or AA batteries by Mitsubishi. My car is a Mitsubishi. That's kind of, I'm not sure what exactly that is for. Maybe the controllers require the batteries. Oh yeah. That would make sense. They don't have it. So actually, I don't like that. I'd rather it like charge up on something via USB or something like that. But that's fine. Setting up your Rift pamphlet. We have a display port to mini display port. Actually, that's pretty nice because my laptop here uses the mini display port in the back, so that might be useful there. Let's see, warranties, a really big book of warranty in every single possible language. And that is all they give us in here. So yeah. So basically just small things. We got, the pamphlet. We have Mitsubishi batteries. That's kind of messed up. I don't know why they use Mitsubishi. And that is it for that. Let's take a look at the controller. Now, this is the exact same one as the regular Oculus Rift. It is definitely different than what I'm used to. So if you have an Oculus already and you're trying to upgrade, it should be the exact same one. But that is it's going to take some getting used to for me, because I'm used to, hold on a second. I'm used to these, the HTC Vive ones, which these ones are bulky as it is. I mean, these are the first ones that came out for the Vive, and they really weren't that great. But they definitely did a trick. They were very responsive, and it gave you some weight for a lot of the physical games and stuff like that, Beat Saber and stuff like that, punching games and stuff. It gave you some weight behind it. When I do the what is it called, catch and release fishing, you kind of just hold it like that, and you can feel it just being heavy, and it feels more like a fishing rod. All right, so You get two of them, and I'm assuming that the batteries are the only way to charge these. And this is yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to this. It's like it just feels weird. All right. Now for the HMD itself, it seems like that is all they're gonna actually have in here. It's just that and the HMD. So you really don't have anything else. All right, so that concludes what we want to call unboxing. Like I said, I messed it up, but fear not, we still have it here. So we're gonna just do a quick review of all this. Basically, what I want to show you here is the sensors are perfect. You have one on top, two on the bottom here. You also have two here that are in the front, and you also have a headphone jack, which basically you can plug in your regular headphones, whatever you want to it. In addition to that, which I didn't know when I was doing the unboxing, there is speakers that are right under here. If you see right here, you'll see that these are actually speakers, and they're not too bad. The sound quality is decent for having small speakers. Like it's light and kind of it kind of gives a 3D sound. Like obviously there's not a big bass response or anything like that like you get from your headphones or you know, sound system, but it's definitely good to play as long as there's not a lot of stuff going on around you. This is definitely a plus. One thing here I want to mention is the padding. The padding for the face, I don't like it. I don't like it. Hopefully there are different ones you can buy, which I would assume you can. I haven't tried to take these ones off yet, but to me, they are very uncomfortable. But that doesn't mean that they are uncomfortable because everybody is different when it comes to these. My wife tried it and she loved it, and she's got, you know, a smaller head. You know, I have a very, I wouldn't say big head, but I'm oblong head. As far as this goes, this will basically put it so you can make it bigger, smaller on your head and stuff like that. And there's a strap that will basically just hold it on to your head. Now, I like that design in a way. I don't like this. Like if I'm going back on here, it's going to be hitting this all the time if I'm sitting in the chair. It also only gives you the option of having the cord on one side. So because it's only right here, it only can come around the left side. So if you have your computer on your left side or on your right side, you know, like this, like mine's on my right side. So it's always going to have to wrap around me and stuff like that. And that I kind of don't like as well. But as far as like how the construction of it is, it's very solid, but it's very light. It's no more than like 2 pounds. I can double check. It's no more than 2 pounds, and I can double check that and put it on the screen like right there. But now here's the thing that I don't like about this design here, where this pulls out. When you have it set to how you like it, and you know it fits kind of comfortably, and that's one thing is you can't make it kind of comfortable with it not touching your face, basically, and that's kind of how I have to have it. But once you get it to a spot that you want it, it starts pushing in by itself. So when you put it down, you try to put it back on, it's going to be tight again. And that's one thing I didn't like. The other thing is the field of view is definitely less than, I think it's only 100 degrees, where the Vive here was, I think 110 or 105, but still it's not a lot. And that's not a big deal, but we do want more of a, you know, a field of view when we're going VR, because you see the black of the VR itself. Now, one of the very positive things here is that you don't have sensors. Like when I have to put the VR in here and I start gaming and stuff like that, I have to put one. I put one like up here and I put one back there, and just to try to get you know, a decent calibration of the screen space. With this one, the only thing you have is this. This is it. That's like there's nothing else that you have to connect this. Like I can just connect it right to this computer. I don't have to have any additional stuff. The setup was very easy. The only thing I had is that it's only DisplayPort, so you have to have a DisplayPort, and any real new cards have that. But I think my 980 Ti only had one DisplayPort, so you would be missing out on a DisplayPort. But it also comes with the adapter that you've seen in the unboxing. Um, and that's good because I can connect this to my laptop because it only has the mini DisplayPort on there. Now with that, uh, having just this, I can take this with my laptop anywhere. And my laptop is a 1060 GTX 1060, so it'll definitely be able to run VR, and it runs VR games pretty good. Not the max on most things. Normally medium to high. It it's usually not too bad, but the fact that you only need these two connectors is really good, and that all the tracking is done inside the headset itself. Um, Now the other thing are these controllers. I personally hate these controllers. I've seen ones where it goes down like this. These ones go this way, where the ring is on top. I don't like that. I keep on feeling like it needs to be down. It just feels awkward. Whenever I'm trying to do things, if I'm once you're playing and you have it going, it's not too bad. The controllers themselves are the same as the original Oculus. Um, you have an A B, and other ones X Y, and then you have your Oculus button on the bottom, and then you have your standard trigger, and you have a trigger on the side here. My wife doesn't like having a trigger over here because her hands are too small. Um, so she feels like she's trying to reach and actually get the trigger. I I don't mind that. I mean, I played the fishing game, and you have to keep this held down in order to cast. So you have to always hold on to your fishing rod, which is, I mean, that's how you would do things. I tried to play shooting game a little bit. It was very awkward with this controller, um, trying to uh, grip with one hand, grip with the other, and then fire. Uh, I'm not a fan of these. I don't like the ring on top. If the rings were on the bottom, I think I would like them more. And I'm gonna actually check into seeing if I could buy some controllers that are the old version that go underneath, because this it just feels awkward. It feels like it needs to fall over. Um, and if I when I put them down, I put them down like that. I can put them down like this, but it's still, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of them. Anyway, um, my my review is based on my experience with the HTC Vive. The Vive is really good. The screen door effect is still present. It's still there, but it is a lot less than it was with the Vive. The Vive has a pretty distinctive screen door effect. With the Oculus S, I think it's fine. It's like a finer screen door. It's like mainly because the resolution is close to the same, but they compressed it somehow a little bit better. So you don't really notice it all the time, but it's definitely there. And if you pay attention to it, it's definitely notice it. But if you're just into your game and stuff like that, you won't really notice. I'm still looking for something that doesn't have it. I'm looking forward to the Valve Index that's coming out soon. And if that one is better, I mean, I'll be within my warranty and return policy on this one, unfortunately. My wife hates that whenever I return something because I usually ask her to do it for me while I create the video of why I went ahead and returned it. Um, but all in all, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 for VR for current standards of VR that I know, mainly because I haven't tried the Oculus Go, Quest, and there's also the Samsung Odyssey that's out there, which has the new anti-screen door effect thing. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and I do apologize for not having videos uploaded here recently. I'm going to try to get some gameplay done with this and have that uploaded to the channel as well. But other than that, I think we'll be doing a lot of gaming with this. I did buy Trover Saves the Universe. That is a game by Rick and Morty creators, and it is awesome. I played a little bit of it. I'm gonna record some of it and do and do a gameplay with that, because that is definitely fun. But it's for adults only, because I keep the swearing on and stuff like that. So I'll probably have to put a warning on that one and make it adult, so not everybody may see it. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button and definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. You all take care and happy gaming.